Imagine you're checking your email, a new purchase order, a new invoice, maybe even an email from something you may recently have purchased from Amazon arrives in your inbox. You open the attachment. Your screen changes. Your stomach feels pain because now you've handed the power of your system and possible network to a remote intruder. This isn't a hypothetical scenario. It's the reality of a sophisticated cyber attack campaign currently sweeping across critical sectors. Cybersecurity researchers are sounding the alarm, and that includes me, uncovering a highly organized operation that is targeting manufacturing plants and government agencies in Italy, Finland, and Saudi Arabia. Why is this important? Well, you're gonna be targeted, even in America. This isn't just another phishing scam. It's a multi-stage digital assault designed to be almost impossible to detect. So how does it work? It begins with weaponizing a document. It's an old Microsoft Office vulnerability that most people don't think about anymore because they thought it was patched. It's brought back to life to unleash the first piece of malicious code. But the attackers don't stop there. They also use malicious images and even booby-trapped shortcuts hidden inside zip or archive files. All these different attack vectors lead to the same destination, a shared off-the-shelf malware loader. Once that first stage is triggered, a terrifyingly complex chain of events begins. The initial code is a ghost, written in heavily scrambled JavaScript that rebuilds itself on the fly. Its first mission is to create a hidden PowerShell process, which is a powerful tool that is built into Windows. It's best to always secure your system. It's even undetectable by most security software packages because they don't focus on PowerShell, which can be a big problem. Nonetheless, then comes the second stage and moves straight out of a spy thriller. The malware reaches out to a legitimate website like archive.org and downloads a simple PNG file. But this is no ordinary picture. Hidden within its code using a technique called steganography is a malicious program. The malware strips out this hidden payload and loads it directly into your computer's memory, never once touching the hard drive where it could be found or detected. For the third act of this digital heist, the attackers turn to open source tools, but with a sinister twist. They take a legitimate task scheduler library from GitHub, inject their own malicious functions into the source code, and recompile it. The result? A program that looks perfectly authentic to antivirus scanners, but is secretly a Trojan horse waiting for its final command. That command is processed hollowing. The malware creates a legitimate Windows process, suspends it, hollows out its insides, and injects its own malicious code. It's like a digital cuckoo bird laying its egg in another bird's nest. Leave the malicious code to masquerade as a trusted system file. And what is the ultimate goal? To deliver a nasty arsenal of remote access Trojans and information stealers with names like Perlog, DCRat, and Remcos. These tools are designed for one thing: theft. They steal browser passwords, cryptocurrency wallet keys, and every piece of system data that can get their code into, if possible. To add another layer of stealth, the PureLog stealer is even protected by triple DES encryption. But the most chilling part? A novel trick to bypass your computer's security gates. The malware simply waits for you to launch a legitimate program. The moment you do, it hijacks the process, triggering a user account control prompt that looks completely normal. When you click yes, you're not just approving the program you intended to run. You're unwillingly granting the malware administrator privileges. This isn't the work of a lone hacker. The fact that multiple research groups are finding identical techniques and code structures across different malware families points to a terrifying conclusion. This is a shared infrastructure, a commercial-grade cyber weapon platform being rented out to the highest bidder. So how do you fight back? It means being vigilant. Scrutinize every email attachment, especially those claiming to be purchase orders or some type of financial pieces of email. Disable old, vulnerable Office components. Treat image files with suspicion. And most importantly, monitor your system for any unusual PowerShell activity. In this new era of cyber warfare, the threats are no longer just viruses. They are complex multi-stage campaigns that weaponize trust itself. The question is no longer if you will be targeted, but when. And when the email arrives, will you be ready? Let me know if you need some security advice or if you would like some support.